my skin and I count my sins and I close my eyes and I take it in. I'm bleeding out for you, for you.
Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Panda, and today we are going to be talking about my recording setup, how I make my videos, and I'm just going to let you guys know, because when I first started, I had to spend a lot of time figuring out what programs I wanted to use, what were the professional programs, and what looked the best. So we'll start out talking about this video in particular. Now, if you watch my other video on the Battlefield 3 color correction, this is pretty much the same thing I did here. Annotation right now to see that video with the color correction. But this one is slightly, as I said, lighter. It's not as heavy on the sharpness, so that's good. So the way I record my Battlefield videos in particular is I use my Hauppauge HD PVR2. It's an external recording device, so basically I pass an HDMI cable through that, and then from that device to my monitor, and, excuse me, it's kind of early, 9 o'clock. Then when I hit the record button on that, it just records the HDMI feed from my computer, and then puts it on the, monitor. So that's pretty cool. The awesome thing is that it's external, so I get no lag, so what you're seeing now is pretty much the same as what was on my screen, except I think the bit rate, which I can change. I can make it look exactly like that. I also like to render my Battlefield videos in original quality on YouTube, which means I render it in, hang on, let's see, I think it's 2048 by 2011? I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen right now, what I render in, so that might be helpful. So basically when you go on YouTube, if you click the little gear down there, I'm sure you already did this, but there will be an original button above 1920 by 1080, or sorry, 1080, because YouTube doesn't support 1920 anyway. So basically I'll explain what this is to people that don't know. Original quality is not original as it was on my screen. It's just 1920 by 1080 with an increased bit rate, which means it looks slightly better. At least that's how I understand it to be. So when I upload in original quality, it'll look slightly better with a bit of fuzziness, but that is counterbalanced by the sharpness filter that I put on in Vegas. So it should look pretty good. There might be a few fuzzy edges right now. If you look around really closely, you might see them, but it's really not that big of a deal. If you're not looking for it, then you're not going to see it. So that was Battlefield. I may as well talk about commentating now. So those were my recording settings. What I do now, I used to use Movie Maker. Now I use Sony Vegas 11. Yeah, Sony Vegas Pro 12. What am I even saying? Anyway, I drag it in and I apply my sharpness filters, my color curves filters, and make it look nice. I'll put a video up on how to do that in a bit if you want to know. Leave a like if you would like to see that. So I just drag it in, and then I add a new audio track, and I set that audio track to be my microphone. And then, oh, that guy had no idea I was there. And then I just click a record button, and it plays the video for me while recording from my mic. So I can live commentate or talk about whatever I want. So that's how I do like commentaries. If I want to do a live comm, then what I do is I set my microphone to listen. I listen to my microphone through the Hauppauge, so the Hauppauge picks up my mic. So that's how I do live Battlefield. Minecraft is really simple. There's an awesome program called Fraps. Get it if you don't have it. It basically allows you to record Minecraft and any other game, pretty much. But I use the Hauppauge so that I have no frame rate drops on Battlefield, and it'll look the best as it possibly can. And that guy had no idea either. Anyway, I also know of a few people who use DxStory. I like DxStory, but it's not the best for me. For some reason, I don't know, it'll show up as though it's recording 60 frames on my screen, but then when I look, it's 2 frames a second in the actual finished video, which is what happened with my Don't Starve playthrough. I played it all, and then I flippin' looked at all the videos, and they were 2 frames. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, so that's Minecraft. If I want to do a Minecraft commentary, like you saw on my channel announcement, then I will. When I did that one, I just put it in a Movie Maker, but I will do the same thing that I did in Vegas, but I can tell you how to do it in Movie Maker as well if you would like to know. So, in Movie Maker, when you drag in your film and it's gotten all readied up, I know that the Fraps videos are really long, and it takes forever for Movie Maker to, like, process them and actually put them in the program so you can use them. Until then, they just look like a little clock, and it's, like, spinning around, and it's bad. But anyway, you just do that, and then in the upper left, if you have the newest version of Movie Maker, there should be a little red record button. You click that, and then it'll play your video for you, but you won't be able to hear any audio. So it'll play your video, and then you can commentate over it. So that's good. I'm going to be making a series in a bit, guys, about how you yourself can make easy videos. You can download free recording programs that have a little banner just to get started on YouTube. If you end up liking it, then you can go ahead and purchase Fraps or DxStory. I recommend Fraps. Andres recommends DxStory. I don't know. It's really just a personal preference thing. I will admit DxStory has way more options than Fraps, but yeah, I don't know. In the end, I just need a recording software, and that works for me. So this video's pretty much wrapping up. We got about minute left or so, 30 seconds, I don't know. Can't really tell because I don't have my glasses. Yeah, long story. We went to the Rockies game, Flash and I gave my glasses to my mom as we were driving home, and yeah, I wanted to sleep. So I laid down in the back of the seat. Yeah, it was bad. Later, guys.
I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter